We are talking about an issue involving an X-ray on tonight's edition of The Law in You. Back with us tonight, attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Ciarimboli, as always, manning the legal chairs here on The Law in You. It's good to see you
Strapped
tonight.
in.
That's it. We're ready
Strapped
for the
Strapped in. They've got the leather chair.
That's it.
They've got
We're
the
ready.
coffee hot.
Let's do it.
They're ready to answer a question. Here we go tonight. This one is from Bill in Nanticoke. I was recently at the ER after a car wreck. They did an X-ray of my arm and said it was fine. My arm, though, has been bothering me for the last 3 months. I just went to an orthopedic doctor, and he said they missed a fracture, and now I have a plate put in my arm. What do I need to do to hold the hospital accountable for this? So does Bill in Nanticoke start with getting the medical records?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Bill, you're going to need to start with getting the medical records. Great point, Dave. You've obviously listened to us on, on occasion. But in this particular situation, we do a lot of medical malpractice work. The medical records are going to have to be analyzed by an expert. That expert is going to have to say whether in fact the doctor did miss the fracture on the X-ray, and then more importantly, whether if they would have diagnosed the fracture when you were in the ER, if the treatment would have been any different. Ultimately, if the treatment was the same and you still would have had to have a plate in the arm, then the delay really doesn't make a difference, and your case falls apart on damages on this. But take Dave's advice. Get your records.
Get your records. Get to a lawyer. But just from what we're hearing in the analysis Ed just provided, I mean, if you're going to have the surgery anyways, where are you going? You have to convince a jury of 12 people that you're entitled to something that you probably would have had to endure anyway. So they're not the types, honestly, they're not the type of cases juries like. So I think you're going to have a tough time proving your case. You may, prove your case. You got to get 12 people to believe you and pay you, and that's not the right fact pattern, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Sorry.
All right, our viewers who have a medical issue, maybe they're wondering if it's medical malpractice and they want to talk to you, how can they do that?
Well, we do a ton of it. Just give us a call, 570-714-HURT. See us on the web, 714hurt.com.
And look, in this particular situation, if you get to us and we take a look at it, and an expert says, look, if they would have diagnosed it immediately, you would have had a cast, you would have been fine, as opposed to a delay, and now you have to have this surgery and this plate. That makes a difference. But
Well,
absent that, it may not be
susceptible
right.
to arthritis, a whole bunch of things. But still, got to remember, at the end of the day, you got to prove your case to a jury. And that's got to be the right case, guys.
Results matter with attorneys Greg Fellerman and Ed Ciarimboli. Guys, thanks so much. We'll see you Saturday morning. Don't forget PAHomepage.com or the Law in You hotline. 2 ways to get a question on the show.